Yo, what's up? My voice is so dead. Can you guys tell? My voice is fucking gone. Oh my god. What's up? How's it going, chat? What is up? We're so back. A little. You can only tell a little. It's pretty bad. But that's okay. It's better than it was yesterday. And that's all that matters. I wanted to stream yesterday, but I got home and I hit my bed and immediately conked out for like 12 plus hours. Honestly, longer. It was 12 hours. I woke up, was on my PC for like 3 hours, and then fell back asleep for another like 5 hours. I caught up on all my sleep from GDQ. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. My GDQ was a roller coaster, but it was, at the end of the day, a great event. I really enjoyed it. So that is the good news. One second. Yo, what's up, Ryder? How's it going? Welcome back. Thank you, Blue. I saw Karate Man in chat as well. And what's up, Font? Hope you're doing good, man. Oh, man. I still had to go through and I had to pay people for stuff that we did down there. Because I still owe some money, I believe. I believe I didn't pay for some Ubers that I still need to pay for. I believe that's the main thing, though. But yeah, I don't know what the plan is today. I just, you know, I wanted to stream, I want to get back into it, but I don't really know what I want to do now that I'm back. That's always the issue with GDQ, is you get back and you're like, okay, well, what do we do now? Like, I've been gone for a bit. I do have to pay Bowser for karaoke. Actually, no. No, yeah, okay, I haven't paid Bowser for karaoke, and I haven't paid for a dinner night that we had. And then I also need to pay Karate Man for Lyft. That's what I need to pay. So I think that's what I owe. But other than that, I'm gonna try to get back onto the YouTube grind starting tomorrow. I wanted to take a day or two off to not really focus too hard on it, but we're gonna get back to trophy and achievement hunting and also doing the YouTube shorts because I want to get back to doing that. I had a fun time doing that leading up to GDQ. Which I don't think the YouTube channel grew much when I was gone or anything like that, which is fine. I didn't expect to. Yeah, no, not really. That's fine. I didn't really expect it to grow considering that like I was gone. So that's fine. All right. You didn't pay all with your back? Wait, what? With my back? Yeah, I just gave them my back. I gave them back shots. That's how I paid them. I think you just at the airport ride for me. Oh yeah, that's true. I totally forgot the ride to the airport. That's true, Fawn. Thank you for reminding me. Let me know how much that is, and I can give that to you. I made a promise to someone that I would pay them back via giving them VIP in my chat. Which I think that's the funniest way to pay someone. Like what a payment, am I right? What a payment plan. And that was for dinner for that I had on the final day. Seems fair. Yeah, it was about 14. Okay, that's not okay. Yeah. I think I have you on PayPal. I should. I will send that tonight. I'll do all my payment that I owe tonight or tomorrow. I'm also waiting on Clay to message me about hotel costs. But yeah, I don't know what the plan is. I think the plan is to look at photos. Let's go through the photo dump. I posted this on Blue Sky, so you guys can see it there. Once again, I had to read a serious post from one of my friends. Okay. Cool. Let's go through the photo dump again. So I posted about this on I posted the photo dump on Blue Sky, and I think there's some that are missing the photo dumps, but for the most part, most of them are there. So the plan is to go through the photo dump, and then after that, I don't really know if I want to rewatch the runs I commentated. I don't know if I care too much about doing that because I didn't. So obviously my run didn't get pulled, which was fine. It didn't need to get pulled, but I did commentate 4 different runs. I was supposed to commentate 5. Something serious came up on Saturday morning, so I did not get to commentate SpongeBob Titans of the Tide, unfortunately. But that's okay. Again, this GDQ has been a roller coaster of emotions. So it you know, there's been, but I think the highs definitely outweigh the lows. There's just one day that was kind of rough until it wasn't. So the morning of one of the days was really rough for me. I got the runner badge. That is true. We got the runner badge. Hold on, wait, I can get the runner badge. I almost forgot that I don't have the runner badge out right now. 1 second. I should have gotten that. Huh. I'm professional. Chad, I'm so professional. Oh my god. Look, look, look. Pog. That's number 5, baby. That is number 5. Hell yeah. 5 for 5 runner badges. He's killing it. I'm very excited about the SGDQ submissions that I have planned. And I'm also going to submit to PAX West because I can stay with Glubbers at PAX West, which means I would only have to pay for my flight. I know I said that SGDQ is going to be my last trip for the year. Might have lied. Possibly. Might have possibly lied about that, because if I only had to pay for the flight, why not, man? Why not just keep going? Why not just do more? I also have my badges on my door handles, but it is getting very hard it is getting very hard for me to open that door. There's 17 badges on that handle now. It's a lot. But yeah, you added your badge to your shelf and posted a video showing off your whole nerd shelf. So what I did is it's kind of a tradition for me here. How can I get this on right now? I guess I can do window capture. I should totally check out your badge vid. Well, you want the self promo? I see how it is. Okay, so here, I guess I can do the. What happens if I click one of these photos? Is it gonna full screen it? It is. Okay, so I guess this works. You're definitely gonna steal my viewers. Hell yeah. You're like one of those bot accounts. Alright. I mean, maybe I should go to a different thing here. I don't need the SGDQ help thing anymore. I guess technically now I need a PAX West help thing, right? If we're gonna be fundraising for PAX West flight. I guess that's our next thing. My mom also made me agree to her that I will never do a flight so early in the ass morning that I did to go to GDQ, and I was like, you know what, Bet, I'm sorry for putting you through that. Why buy viewers when you can self-promote another stream? So true. All right, so here's our runner badge picks. So this is my thing that I do after every GDQ or every event that I go to, even that I get a badge for, is I post the updated collection. So this is every GDQ, mainline GDQ that I have attended in person so far, and all of them have been runner badges. That streak's incredible. SGDQ, we are going to continue that. I'm promising this, because I may have talked to Games Committee a bit, and I told them about Splatoon Raiders, and they think that's a great idea to submit Splatoon Raiders. The plan is to submit that as a 4-player Splatoon Raiders co-op run. That is the plan. The other plan, you guys are gonna hate me for this. I know production's gonna hate me for this. They want me to submit another relay, chat. They want me to do it again. It's not guaranteed that it's going to happen, okay? But I'm already going to start working on it pretty soon, because I have to put a ton of work into the behind the scenes of it, since I don't have a submission video for this shit. I have to make a new submission video, and not only that, I kind of have to like splice together a bunch of footage of different people doing different sections to show how it will be. So I'm working with a few of my friends on that. I got to make a group chat for that, and I got to figure it all out. So that one I'm gonna work very hard on to make sure that that can be a reality. I knew it. Okay, here's the thing, right? I was talking to Games Committee about this, and they were like, you know, they were talking about, what is this music? This remix is weird. One second, I'm gonna go back. I don't like this remix. There, I like this better. I don't know what that remix was. Yeah, but, the thing is, I told people about that. I told people that I talked to Games Committee and that they were interested in doing another relay, and some people were surprised, some people weren't, and I was like, why are you surprised? That run made $150,000 for Prevent Cancer Foundation. Of course they're gonna make another one. Getting the lore before everyone was pogging moment. Yeah, what's up, Rhino? We're talking about just like stories of GDQ, but I did talk to Games Committee, so SGDQ looking very good. I've decided I'm not going to submit Mario 3D Worlds, and so the submissions this time are most likely going to be Hell of an Office, Ghost Lanyard. I will keep doing those two until they get in. Mario Odyssey Relay, Splatoon Raiders. The 5th one's up in the air. We don't know about the 5th one. Maybe Tori. Not sure about if that's going to happen or not, because I don't think Cherry's going. So, and I would really only like to do Tori if it's a relay. Oh yeah, T-Hearst, you missed that. I was just talking about that. I talked to Games Committee. They want me to do another relay. The one that I am proposing is Odyssey. It will be every 3 to 5 moons. We will swap off. I have to start working on that submission video as soon as possible, because it is going to take the most work out of any... it'll take the most work out of any submission video for next time, and I want to get that done as soon as possible. I don't think you mentioned Odyssey at first. I might not have, but I think I talked about Odyssey Relay in the past. But yeah, that is the plan. It's not guaranteed to get in. They literally said that we have to see what other Mario games get submitted, and also we also have to see since Odyssey was just in this GDQ if they want to do it again. But I think either Raiders or a Relay will get in, and they also said to just keep submitting it if it doesn't get into SGDQ, because they are interested in doing it again. Now, I was surprised that they said that they were interested in doing another relay so soon. They were like, oh yeah, we think enough time has passed. And I was like, it's been a year. Like, it will have been a year. That's less time than I thought. So it seems like they might want this to be a yearly thing if I keep coming up with cool ideas for it. And I think that's awesome. I'm definitely resubmitting TKB All Hearts. Oh, heck yeah. I definitely think those are good submissions to keep doing, Karate Man, for sure. Especially now that you have commentated on GDQ as well. They know your name, and they know that you're good. So, hell yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed the event. I had a great time. Again, it had its ups and downs, like every GDQ does, but the ups, the uppies... definitely outweighed the downs. So yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, you definitely got to get your foot in the door. That's the hardest part of GDQ, is like getting your name on their radar. Anyways, let's uppies. Anyways, let's actually go through. So anyhow, these are the GDQ badges I have. Here are all of the event badges that I have. These are all of the events that I've been a runner at, or at least had a runner badge. This shit's crazy, dude. We're at 17. Oh my god, that's nuts. Frog Squad multiplayer submission video. Not gonna lie, that could be fire. I do have... the thing is, I want Raiders to be my multiplayer submission. I guess also Odyssey Relay. But if you and... I don't know if... Is Revered over 18? I don't know, but... If Revered does it, then that'd be cool. That could be a very good submission. I just don't know how that would work and what the category would be, but yeah. We what a flex, bro. So here's the thing, right? It technically, yes, it's a flex. However, pace is shit. Well, not is shit. Like it wasn't shit back when I went to it. It's shit in hindsight because the owner is a piece of shit, and it's the same thing for ESA. So I kind of look back on these not very fondly, but I still like having them in the picture. The PAX ones, I'm so glad I started going to PAX. I love, you can barely see it here, but obviously PAX East, I had 3 badges, so they're all combined into one here. But yeah, no, ever since going to GDQ, I've never looked back in terms of the other events, and it's mainly just been GDQ now. And I'm very honored that I've been asked to do it as much as I did. I even did another post, I did it here, where I said, even though my backup run never got pulled into the schedule, it's always an honor to be listed among such legends. Thank you, SGDQ Games Mindy, for putting current on backup. And I'll just say that I'm already cooking hard for HGDQ. So here's the credits. There I am, bro. I'm right above Cosmic. I'm right next to Kaons. Like, oh my god. And I'm next to Juz, Foo. Like, I'm next to goats on this list. Kylie as well, and Aggie. Hell yeah. Oh, okay, nice. I didn't know how old your mods are. So, but yeah, it's always an honor to be featured at GDQ. Whether I'm a runner or not. So yeah, all right, let's do actual photo dump time now. Again, these have already been posted. Y'all can go check them out on Blue Sky if you want, but I'm gonna go through them. This picture was the group picture after the Hey You Pikachu run. So this is like 90% of our friend group here. And dude, I love this picture. This picture's so good, dude. There were so many great photos this year. I didn't include all of them for me. There's a couple of good close-ups of me that I did not include, just because they didn't really feel right in the photo dump. But I still wanted to. I held on to them. I have them myself. Dude, great photo though. Also a great run. That run is hilarious. This was after Mario Odyssey. This is everybody who has played Mario Odyssey. The squad that was there cheering on Cheese Jay. So yeah, that was also sick. I'm also awkward in photos. That's a mood though. Yeah, GDQ cooked with the photos. I hope you got a good photo out of it for your commentating, Karate Man. I think you did. If I remember correctly. Here's my blurry ass photo of a party room. So everybody wants to make fun of me for the blurriness of my camera. But honestly, with how many people were in this goddamn room, okay? There was no way we were getting a clear picture of anyone in this. Like, look at all these people, bro. This was crazy. We weren't getting a good picture. My camera wasn't the best this time. It seemed fine for a lot of the other pictures. I want to say that this one was the lighting in the room. That's what I think it was. And also the sweaty gamer people in this room. definitely didn't help. I do like that you can just barely see the furry in the background here. Obviously, the week sucks because I wasn't there. Yes, very true, Troy. Are you going to AGDQ? Because we were talking about this earlier. We might be doing a relay at AGDQ. We're going to submit it and see. But they want me to submit it, and that means a lot. I love the glasses. If you love the meme glasses, you're going to love this photo dub. I don't know what it is with me this time, but, you know, this is the first GDQ after TwitchCon from last year. And, actually, no, second. I didn't really wear the meme shades during, HGDQ, though. And, yeah, they became a staple of my pictures. So, yeah. You saw the photo of them already? It's epic. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it is. It's so sick. I'm so cool. This is karaoke with the boys. It was split up into 2 rooms. But after that, we all combined into one pick. Both rooms became one room. Apparently, both of our rooms, our last song was My Way by Frank Sinatra. I almost said Hank Sinatra. That's a Mario World speedrunner. So that was really funny that apparently we both decided to end the, karaoke the same way. I swear there's going to be so many good submissions for HGDQ 2027. I think it's up in the air on how good or bad the submission, or how good or lacking the submissions are going to be, just because of the fact that HGDQ is in a new spot this time. So I think a lot of people, it's going to be like up in the air whether they're going to go or not. I think I have 4 of my slots are very much confirmed of what I'm doing. The last one's up in the air. But I could do another silly block game, or off a block game, or I could do a good game. But who knows? What's up, Shaded? How's it going? Look at this dude. More group pictures. This is after Brandino's run. The Zelda Wand of Gamelon run. They gave us all 3D glasses, which I didn't wear for this picture. Where even am I in this picture? Let me see. Where the fuck am I? Oh, there I am. I look like I'm in grade 1, bro. Yeah, the purple shirts, these were the Wand of Gamelon shirts from the Yeti. So, you know, a lot of people wore those during the run. I didn't buy one because still out of a job. So, yeah. I got the serial killer grin. I kind of do. I kind of look like I'm asking to talk to the manager a little bit. But yeah, there's a CDI down there. Shouts to Brandino. I love Brandino. The first thing Brandino said to me at this GDQ, he went game hunting at a game store and immediately came out to me and showed me that he bought Alvin and the Chipmunks on DS. So, yeah. This is us. So this is another picture from my phone, and this is what I mean by, like, this picture looks fine, right? Like, I promise that my pictures weren't all horrible. Like, this is a good pic. This is one of my favorite pics of the event, actually. This is us in the front row waiting for the Super Mario 64 120 star tasks. This is what we were doing, and yeah, shouts to the homies there. Harsh is behind Cheese J. But so we almost got all of our squad, but we did get GTM barely here. Yeah, that task was awesome. This is such a good pick. I love this pick so much. Me and GTAs are sitting on the ground. So yeah. Also the meme shades make a return. Don't worry, they're gonna be in 90% of the photos. Yeah, I wasn't on camera for the task, but I am right behind Palix. Where the camera is, so I'm barely not in it, but that's okay because being in the front row is what I was going for. Thankfully they didn't just let us sit on the ground, so yeah. This pic goes hard. Feel free to screenshot. You were on camera near the end. Oh, I was. What point near the end? Do I gotta screenshot? Do we have to VOD check? We can VOD check. Yo, what's up, Linguini? It was during the shoutouts. That makes sense. They were probably like backing up and stuff like that during it. But That's funny. All right, cool. So you guys can confirm that I was actually on the screen. Revered said that he rewatched the task to see my reactions. Hell yeah. There's some good pics during the task. And one of them has Punch Shot making the not like this face, and I thought it was hilarious. Oh my god. Yeah, the task was a huge thing that I'm glad to be in the audience for. It was the most packed run of the event, which is not surprising. Oh my god, wait. Paxum, you don't even know what you just did. They're still in my fucking bag. 1 second, I'll get them. Hold on. I'll get them. I got them. Never mind. They were at the top. Thank God they were at the top. Hell yeah. Let's go. We're so back. Oh my god, dude. Also, you know what else I found in my backpack? Or not my backpack, in my luggage? Let me go back to full screen for this, just for you guys. Have you guys... Actually, I didn't post about this on Twitter or anything like that, so this is just for stream sort of thing. But you know, we were getting a little bit of sleep before we went to the airport, and Clay asked me, hey, which bag is yours? And so I pointed it at my bag, and he was like, okay, I have a gift for you, but you're not allowed to open it until you get home. And so at the airport, I was like, you know what? I can't wait anymore. I have to see what this man packed in my bag. I opened my bag in the fucking airport, and there's a box of condoms in my goddamn suitcase. Why? Like, why, dude? And they're elite. There's only 3 of them in here, Clay. Like, what am I gonna use 3 condoms for, man? Hey, stay safe though, chat. Stay safe, am I right? Where did he get these? Which size? Why does that matter? No, it's not the box. There's actual condoms in here, chat. It's not opened. For sex 3 times. I mean, yes. Okay, let me read this. Hold on. 3 non-latex lubricated condoms. And they were from the drugstore. They're ultra thin and ultra soft, and they're the elite kind. Hell yeah. Also, they are the normal width. He knows me so well. He knows me so well, dude. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. One sec, I gotta respond to a message. Anyways, back to what you guys are here for. Let's get back to the let's stop talking about condoms. Let's go back to photo dump. Oh god, I can barely read chat like this. Do you know how much more attendance we get at GDQ if they pass out free condoms for safety? Hell yeah, brother. GDQ. Gay sex done quick. How many total does the box say it holds? It has 3 condoms in it. Do you guys want me to count? I'm not gonna pull them out on stream, but I can make sure there's 3 in here. What if he scammed me and there's actually like less than 3? Wait, what if that's what he was trying to say, was less than 3 in his own special way? Live condom unboxing. I'll let you guys know what's in here. I got you. Cracking open a cold one with the boys. Yeah, there's literally 3 in here. Okay, no one redeemed show desk. No one redeemed show desk, because I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna put them somewhere else so you guys can't see them. I'm not showing these on stream. It looks like I'm testing them out right now. I am whipping it out for the fans. What a great stream back. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Clay's a homie. Clay's funny. All right, so that was during the tasks. Let's go back to the pictures. This was during the opener. So yeah, we got GTA's, me, Punchshot, Bob, Dave, and Epic Crossover. Yeah, I believe that's the opener. I believe so. Yeah, no, it's definitely the opener. And then we got another party picture. This one you can actually like see more of what's going on. This is actually in my room that we had some people over, so this was really cool. And yeah, it was awesome. Shout out to everybody in this picture. I hung out with this GDQ felt like the most social GDQ for me, where I spent the whole time just like hanging out with people, and like there was like a different group every night, and I really got to like get to know a lot of people that I hadn't at past GDQs, and that was super sick. GDQ sponsored by Red Bull and True. No. No. Hold on, I gotta read that. Put one on my mic. Put a I'm not putting a condom on my mic. I may have been in the corner. I think you were. Wait, can I see you back there? Let me get the glasses off. It is still kind of blurry, but the issue is with these rooms at SGDQ are the actual like the room lighting. The room lighting is very off in general. Anyways, I think I'm gonna keep these on for the rest of the photo dump check, just because it kind of makes sense. All right, this is a really fun night. Honestly, this might be my most memorable night of this GDQ. This was such a good idea. Shout outs to TTS for life for this. He planned this whole thing. We went on a bar crawl. This was awesome, dude. I had such a good time with this. So what we decided to do, and by we I mean me, was we went to 5 different bars, and the rule was you have to at least drink like 1 shot at a bar for each one. And yeah, so that's what we did. And on bar 2 to 5, I decided to take a picture at each bar to show how progressively drunk we got, and also how like few people were left after each bar. So this is the second bar, and this is probably half of our group that was there. So yeah, this is really fun, and I hope this continues to be a thing. So let me go down the line. We have Kizaron, Frozen. Skenme is a homie. Skenme paid for all of my drinks that night. Bro's a W for that one. He's awesome. Crescendo, which we didn't even know if Crescendo was gonna be there or not. He just randomly showed up. He said he wasn't gonna show up. That's Gordon. That's not Dead for Life, is it? No. These two, I cannot tell who these two are. But Oddme, Freezy, TTS, David, and then GZ, and then me. Yes, GZ is there. That is true. The gaslighting Crescendo meme. Bro, Crescendo messaged us saying, hey, I missed my flight. I'm not going to be able to make it to GDQ. And then the last 3 days of GDQ, like on the third last day, he just randomly walked through the door, and I thought I was seeing a ghost. Like, it was crazy. He didn't even tell his roommates that he was going to be there. So that was a cool surprise. And the entire GDQ, I kept telling GTAs, I was like, yeah, Crescendo's here. And he was like, no, he's not. It's like, he's not here. So yeah, this is bar 2. This is bar 3 that we went to. It was like a rooftop bar. This is a blurry photo, but it was outside. So we split up into 2 different groups. So yeah. This is half of our group right here. I think Lingo had a better picture of this, I believe. Here, let me see if I can find it actually. Okay, Lingo did have a slightly better picture of this. Here, let me... Here. This is Lingo's picture. This one's a lot better. Although Tones looks like he's fading in and out of existence right now. Yeah, so we kind of split our group up half and half. And that was fine still. I actually think this is my favorite bar that we went to. There was a gay bar that we went to, and I got hit on there by 2 separate guys. So that was funny. I don't know. I just got that gay guy riz. This is also a cool bar that we went to called the Saloon. And yeah, this is surprisingly this squad's basically stuck together for the rest of it, which was awesome. We basically lost like half of the people we originally went with, but this group stuck together the whole time. And then this is outside of the final bar. Oh yeah, by the way, during the bar crawl, someone recognized us from GDQ, which was just like, what? But he was kind of stoned out of his mind, so maybe he didn't, and he just like kept saying yes to us. But like we asked him if like what he watched on Twitch, because he was like, you guys look like streamers. And so we said, oh, we're from, like, we do speedrunning. And he's like, I love speedrunning. And then we were like, do you like GDQ? And he was like, I love GDQ. And then we just listed off runs, and he said he watched all of them. Who knows if he actually did? He asked us for a picture, and we took a picture with him. So if that guy's out there right now, I want you to know that was awesome. Whether or not he actually remembers us, who the fuck knows? Yo, what's up, Laser Trap? Yeah, whether or not he actually remembers us is a question that will live on forever in my mind. But yeah, that was kind of cool to be like semi-recognized. He was shirtless and definitely stoned and drunk, but he was killing it. This group though was really cool. Shout outs to Megan, and also name is escaping me. I know his real name, but I don't know if he wants that on the internet. Hold on. I can just find it because it's listed on his okay, yeah, his username is Flufferdoodles. Yeah. Megan and Flufferdoodles are both homies. I really got to know them more this event, and they are very cool. Bro was living. He was living. That is true. He was definitely alive. He's good. I feel like I did more GDQ advertising than usual this event. I felt like that too. I felt like I talked to people in the elevators and stuff like that, and had to explain what GDQ was. There was one girl on July 4th. So, you know, day 0 of the event, before the event actually kicked off. And it was like 8 p.m. She had a shot of tequila in her one hand and a bottle of orange juice in her other. And she asked me where a party room was. And she wasn't affiliated with GDQ. And I was just like, I don't know. And she's like, oh, cool. Bye. And just like, I'm like, what is going on? What the fuck? People in Minnesota went through a lot. I think they're probably happy to see the joy of the event and want to know more. That is very true. Like, this is probably... I was really worried that this GDQ would be very awkward because of everything that happened in Minneapolis and Minnesota for the last while, but thankfully there was nothing really that wrong going on. And that's good. Thank God nothing bad happened. I had no issue getting to the events or coming home from the event or anything like that. This is Osborne's party dinner. Way too many people to even try to list them all off. But shout out to Oz for putting this all together. We went to Hell's Kitchen, and it was great. Also, I love how Sam looks photoshopped in. Also, I had the meme shades on again because I don't know why I did. I see Vane. Yes, Vane was there as well. Very true. There's Vane. Welcome to the Spot the People. Hell's Kitchen was really good, yeah. It's like knockoff Hell's Kitchen. It's not real Hell's Kitchen, but it's still good. It is still good food. That makes me recognizable. That is true. You just look for the shades and that's it. This was during the Hey You Pikachu run. Lingo looks fucking zoned in right now. Lingo looks locked in. This is from Rockin's phone. And yeah, this is great. And once again, another run that I wanted to be front row for, so I just sat on the floor, and it was worth it. That run was great. Yeah, no, I love this pic. This pic's awesome. I posted this one again. It's the same picture we looked at. Guys, I'm so cool. Guys, I'm so fucking cool, right? Like, come on. Why? How am I so cool? I don't get it. How does he get away with it? So not only do I have the shades on, I also have the Chad is this real picture on. This is like, why did I do this? Anyways, all right, so now we get the one-on-one photos. So I'm gonna fly by these. I did get to meet Fur. Fur was only here for like 3 days, but I had one good conversation with him. I am always nervous to talk to people at GDQ that I've been watching for years. Fur was super chill about it, and he actually talked to me about the relay that I did, and that's always something awesome when someone you've looked up to for a while congratulated on you on something that you did. So that was sick. We got Derek Lander, and then also nice photo bomb. That was someone from one of the tables. So this is someone that my friends all like knew immediately who this was. This is Sean Chiplock, and when I met him, I didn't know who this was, okay? But I knew that he had to be very popular because everybody was fangirling and popping off about meeting him. But when I met him, I just was hanging out with GTAce on the first day, and we just hung out with him and vibed with him. He went to the bathroom, and then they started listing off all the things he's a voice actor for, and I was like, what? Like, I didn't know he voiced Rivali in Breath of the Wild or Tulin in Tears of the Kingdom. I didn't know he was in Amazing Digital Circus. I didn't know he was in a bunch of different anime. Like, what the fuck? So this is a cool picture that I have. Yeah, he's a very popular voice actor. Who's in a ton of stuff. If you just look up his name, you'll find a lot of different things that he was in. So yeah, shout out to GTAce, who, you know, this is one of those things that, like, I didn't know who he was, so I didn't treat him differently or anything like that because of that, and I think that resonated with him, or at least I hope so, because I just treated him like a regular person. I later in the event, if I didn't know that he was popular, I would have found out because I saw someone having him sign like 10 different things, and I was like, okay, so he has to be someone. Like, so yeah. You just casually dropped that I beat his speed. Damn. I've heard a lot of actors like that, yeah. But like the thing is, I don't really pay attention to like what voice actors look like, really, unless they're in like, you know, games that have like facial recognition and stuff like that, or something along those lines. So because of that, I didn't recognize his voice off the top of my head. He was there for hosting, and he's a genuinely awesome guy. And hopefully he goes to more GDQs in the future. His tagline for a GDQ was Sonic Mega. So yeah, definitely check out his work. It was awesome to meet him. And then this was one of, I only saw this guy once, and it was at one of the parties. I was invited up to a party room, and he was one of the people hosting. So yeah, shout outs to him for just being really nice and being very hype. And then there's crossover in the background. This is Savik and Emmy's cat. Now, I didn't get a picture with Savik and Emmy, but I did get a picture with their cat. They had a little kitty that they were keeping tabs on and looking after their new kitty, and adorable. I'm not much of a cat person, but I did get to meet the kitty and pet the kitty. It was cute. I also forgot that I also like met the cat when I was hella drunk, and so I woke up the next morning and I was like, did I meet that cat? Or did I dream that I met that cat? So yeah, they brought their cat to GDQ. Yeah, because they live really near, like, close by, so it was just easier for them to bring their cat. The cat was also drunk. Hey, I'm not gonna spread rumors. Okay, maybe the cat was drunk. Maybe they had some catnip. You know, you never know. TJ, homie, very proud of TJ for getting in Mario Odyssey, and yeah, she killed it. Then Mr. Link 2K, I saw every once in a while. He was vlogging, and this is in the arcade room, so the shades look extra dank right now. And then Punch Shot. Punch is the only one that I think I got 2 pictures with. Yeah, here's Punch with a beer in his hand, as he should. Ashera Michelle. Just like Fur, I had been watching her stream for a couple of years now, and it was awesome to get to meet her. She was really nice, and I didn't really get to talk to her that much. I talked to her at a lunch at Seraphim's parents' house. That's like a GDQ tradition, and yeah, that's where I first talked to her. Then we hung out at a party, which you can see here. This is that same party room that had like way too many people. But yeah, I think this is like the first GDQ that she's gone to in a very long time, and yeah, she was super nice. Summer, always awesome to get to talk to Summer and hang out with her. I didn't see her that much this GDQ, but and this is also one of those pictures that I was like, oh yeah, we took a picture together. Okay, cool. So yeah. And then Blue Candy, which you can also see Electric Fortune in the background. Candy got world record during his run at this GDQ, which was Kirby Air Riders, so hell yeah. Somebody tells me that Ash is not actually 6'9" based on that picture. Actually, no, I was actually on my knees. And sorry, no, I was on my like tippy toes. I was standing on a bed. My bad. I did that the other way around. Y'all don't know it. She's a giant. It was insane. Yeah, there. If I had to choose 2 people that I wish I got to talk to more, actually, no. You know what? 4 people that I wish I got to talk to more at this GDQ, because I barely saw them. Spike, Summer, Ash, and Kung Fu Fruit Cup. Those 4, I didn't see them that much, and I would have loved to hang out with them more. This is literally the only time I saw Summer. So yeah. And then this is Uber Geek, who I met for the first time at this GDQ. So he was also really cool, and he ended up being a key part of our friend group. Odd Me, super glad that Odd Me got to go to another GDQ. And yeah, he also was at the bar crawl, and he ended up getting CrossFit. He's a homie. Jadelyn, this is where I started having people put on the shades for the pictures, and which was awesome to see them do. It was great. We have Fu. Again, this is what I mean by like I didn't really get to hang out with Fu that often, because I believe aside from one other time in the board game room, this was the only time I saw her. So yeah. You only just now connected Ash. Jadelyn might be one of my favorite people in the organization. Jadelyn is so nice. Jadelyn is so nice and awesome and friendly. Like, she's a great addition. Her and Bobby, when they got added to the interview team, best decision they made. Those 2 have so much like chemistry with the rest of the group, and they just all fit together so well. So I love seeing that. But yeah, Fu is awesome. Fu's a homie. And then Raph, my fellow Canadian, except he's Quebec, so who gives a shit? No, I'm kidding. Raph, I met last GDQ. Well, I think we had interacted before, but like officially we hung out a lot more last GDQ. Also, this guy's going to fucking town on his drink in the background. How did I just now realize? Bro is going off back there. Look at him go. Oh my god. Chug, 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 chug. Yeah, Raph is awesome. There's a group of people that I hung out with a lot this GDQ, more than I had at any previous GDQ, and Raph, TTS for Life, and Shenanigans were like the key members of that group that I got to hang out with a lot more, and that was awesome. All right, next. So this was a surprise to me. Also, I'm blurry in this picture, but she's not. So this is Casper. I don't know if you guys know Casper or not, but she was at my first ever GDQ that I went to, and she was really cool. I got to hang out with her a few times at a few different parties, and then she kind of took a break from the internet, and then she just showed up to this one. So she did a little post today being like, hey, so yeah, I took a break and then I'm coming back. But GDQ was really fun. So it was definitely a surprise to see her here. And it was a happy one, though. I was so glad that she was there. Hex. I love Hex. Hex is always a vibe and a great guy to hang out with. Yeah, shout out to Hex Speedruns. And then this is Ruby. I didn't really get to see Ruby that much. It was the same last GDQ. I didn't get to see him that much either. So yeah, you finished your fire. Nice fun. Hex is a great A, bro. I agree. Like, it's always fun hanging out with Hex. Hex has been in most of the events that I've gone to, and it's always just fun hanging out with him. And yeah, this time we were kind of in like different groups for a lot of the things that we went to, but he was still very fun to hang out with. Yeah, Ruby's awesome. I wish I got to hang out with him more. He's part of the group that hangs out more in the board game room, and I'm not really that into board games, but I do join from time to time. But yeah, no, he's awesome. And then Johan, this is from the bar. We took this picture in the gay bar. I made sure not to get any of the male strippers in the pictures so that I could post them on Blue Sky. But yeah, shout out to Johan. This is the only picture I got with Johan, so I had to put it up here. Lingo once again in the gay bar. This picture's in the gay bar. Can you tell? Can you tell, chat? Does something give it away? I don't know. I don't know if anything gives it away or not. Homosexual. True. I've been saying this. There's so much sexual in this picture. Then Skin Me. Hell yeah. I also like how I love in the background of pictures how you can just see people with like locked in facial expressions. Like Megan looks very happy to be there, and then David looks zoomed in over there. Yeah, Skin Me once again is an absolute homie. This is his first time in the US, I believe. So that was sick. Locked in on the strippers. No. Let's not start that narrative. Yeah, anyways, Skin Me bought me all my drinks that night, and I cannot thank him enough for that. He was truly a real one for that. And then Flufferdoodles, who I think I ended up getting a picture with him without drinks, but I think I still included this one just because I really like this picture because you can see how drunk I am. I look gone, bro. After the bar crawl, I got back to the hotel at like 1 a.m. and stayed up till 5 a.m. And then me, GT Ace, and Chava and Johan did like a challenge where they tried to eat 100 nuggets from McDonald's each. And they both didn't finish. So what we had was leftover nuggies that we microwaved in the lobby of the hotel, and they were horrible. So they destroyed my stomach. Oh my god. But yeah, so there we go. And then shout out, oh my god, I'm gonna forget names again. But this guy's really sick. I'm really cool. Once again, also in that group with Shen and with Shen, Chrism, Flufferdoodles, all of those people from that I mentioned that were in like that group that I hung out with more this event than other events. And yeah, what a homie. Sharif, I didn't get to hang out with Sharif this much for this event. I did see him around a couple times, but yeah, I caught him right before he left, so I had to get a picture. So yeah. Trying to b-hop while drunk is an experience I would not wish upon anyone. Fair, completely fair. Carl Sagan 42. This is my second time seeing him. It's funny because I had a whole conversation with him asking him how his Super Mario Maker 2 showcase went. And, you know, he talked about his run for like 5 straight minutes and then asked me who I was. We have DMs. Me and him have DM'd. After the 70-person 70-star relay, he DM'd me last GDQ asking about like how he can put on something like that. So I was like, we know each other. But it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. He only watched my run and then DM'd me afterwards. It's fine. He doesn't have to remember me. It's fine. Yeah, dinner with him 2 years ago and it was awesome. Yeah, no, Carl is such a sweetheart. And then Dan Salvato, or as my as GTA likes to call him, Daniel Salvador. He had a game on the at the Artist Alley this time, at the Vendor Alley, so that was really cool. And it was the same game that he brought to SGDQ, and this is my 3rd or 4th time hanging out with him, and he's very chill, which is great. Just don't be that one guy who goes up to him and talks to him about Doki Doki Literature Club. Just talk to him about anything else, because you don't realize how many people just come up to him and be like, oh, you're that guy who made that. Like, there's other things he's done. So many other things. Pick one of the other things. The demo wasn't different. I actually talked to him about that. It was the same demo that he had at HGDQ in the practice room, because they didn't have time to make something new for demo-wise. Shout out to Bot Frank. Bot Frank hosted that giant-ass party we saw earlier. Also, he had his first time running at GDQ this time, which was sick. I did show up for that, even though it was 5 a.m. Alara, a good friend of mine from online marathons, and yeah. I'm gonna try to go through these quicker because I've kind of been telling a lot of stories, more than I thought. We've been live for an hour already. Yoshi Sonic, bro, I felt so bad for Yoshi Sonic. Bro's flight got delayed so much. His flight was supposed to get in on Sunday, and it got delayed to Wednesday, but he still had a good time while he was there. I felt so fucking bad for him, man. Oh. And then Ice Blue, shout out to Ice Blue repping the 70-star relay shirt. It was awesome. There was a lot of people there who had the relay shirt on throughout the week. That was sick. That was awesome. Every time I saw that, I pogged at it. Like, I just did a pog face and pointed at them. Alright, so this is where the shades started. Like, really started. Where I decided that my thing for majority of people from now on was going to be to have them wear the meme shades while we take a picture. Now, this already happened a few nights ago where, you know, we had Jadelyn wear them, we had Fu wear them, but this is where I started to get everybody to wear them. David, I got a picture with David. He's awesome. Ryder, shout out to Ryder. This is your first GDQ, and I hope it was a great time for you. Yeah, no, it was sick. It was, again, I didn't really get to hang out too much with Ryder and also the other, like, multi-Mario people. They were kind of, like, we kind of were in our own separate groups a lot of the time, but I did cross paths with them a good majority of the time. So this is where this is finale night, so... Spike looks fucking cracked out of his mind right now, dude. He looks in another world right now. Holy shit. But yeah, shout out to Spike. Love that man. Is he holding 2 Red Bulls? Yeah, so he got a Red Bull for himself and then someone else. And he was on his way bringing it back, and I was like, Spike, I need you to put these glasses on, though. So, yeah, this is what started it. Then Bird put them on. Bird just rocked them. Bro, why does Bird look like a cool motherfucker with these on? And then I look so lame with them on. There's GTA. So my roomies this time, it was me, Fonts, GTA, and then Clay were the main roomies. And then we also had Oof, and we also had Casual Speedrun join for us for a few nights each. So that was cool. Shout out to the roomies. That was a great room. I really enjoyed our room that we had this time. And then this is Joe, who I met through the bar crawl, and yeah, she was awesome. Someone I'm really glad I got to meet. Yeah. She's the one that I said, like, oh, I technically felt like I owed money, even though she said it was fine, that I didn't have to pay her back. And I was like, what if I give you VIP? So that is something. Michael Wave. True. I didn't ask, but you met her that week. Yeah, I met her at the bar crawl. Yeah. 8F, so this is after the finale, so now this is when they were starting to kick people out of the room, but I didn't see 8F at all throughout the week until right now. And of course, being who I am, I love getting pictures of everybody. I was like, okay, it's finale, it's time, put the shades on right now. And then Momo got to run Wind Waker. I was so proud of her for doing Wind Waker and killing it with Gymnast. So shout out to Momo. I don't know how Balatro works, but his Balatro run was insane. We were doing like a meetup of anybody who was international from the US, and all of a sudden from the stream room we hear people popping off, and we knew it was from Balatro. So I also know nothing of Balatro, but I heard a lot of good things of I heard a lot of good things about that run. Why did 8F actually kill with the meme shades? Honestly, yeah, true. 8F's another person who just absolutely rocked it with the shades. There's some people who they definitely fit better for than others. But yeah. All you needed to know was numbers go burr. I hate to play Balatro, I really do. Bowser. Dude, I loved this. So the people who already were visually impaired and then wore the meme glasses on top of their regular glasses was hilarious, because they literally told me, after everybody said the same thing afterwards, they were like, dude, you're gonna have to tell me how that looks, because I have zero idea how that looks at all. So yeah, Bowser, you know, usually wears glasses. I think he just put these over top of it. So shout out to Burn Bowser. He organizes so much for our group to do all the things to do. Yeah, he's a homie. Now it's all the Elden Ring people. They were all like hanging out in the finale room at the same time, so I made sure to get a picture of all of them. So we got Josh, Yo-Yo Josh Areno. I talked with him a lot last GDQ, and then this time I didn't really see the Elden Ring people that much. But he is awesome. Bowser's our friend group tour guide. He literally is. That is the most true thing you have ever said. He really is like the person that glues a lot of our friend group together, because he and Johan are the main people who like plan so much of what we're going to do, and then Bowser's the one who like makes sure to ping during the events that everybody knows where they're going and what they're doing. Literally half the week would be like lost without them. So Starro Chris, bro, Chris also rocked these shades, man. Chris is also just like, these look just right on him. Yeah, again, all the Elden Ring people are really cool. I met them through my middle school friend, who I'll get to in a second. We have Mitch Riz. Okay, looks a little forced on Mitch Riz, but that's okay. Mitch is a homie. I've known him for 2 years now. We did Chain Together between me and him, and then we also commentated a run of his. He was in Relay as well. Just a really, really good guy. So we have Little Aggie. He also rocked it. He absolutely rocked it for sure. And then Parky. So Parky is the real reason why I'm friends with any of the Elden Ring people. Me and her went to middle school together. So because of that, I became really good friends with all of the Souls speedrunning people. So shout out to Parky. And then we have Megan. Again, first, like, this is like the first real time we like got to hang out at a GDQ and like get to know each other more. That was sick. Same with Flufferdoodles. So yeah, and I have 2 pictures with him, one with drinks and one without drinks, one without glasses and one with glasses. Pick your poison. Yeah. That's not it. Why does it end here? What? Why does it end here? I'm confused. Why does it end here all of a sudden? I have more. But I don't know why it ended. Hold on. That's weird. Huh. That is really weird. Hold on, let me check on my phone. Like, it showed up on my phone earlier when I double-checked that it was working. I did have to repost one of them, so maybe that's why. Maybe I gotta go through and finish the photo dump on my own. Yeah, no, it didn't finish. Okay, 1 second, Chad. Hold on. Let me finish this on my end here. I gotta go back and refinish it. Okay, 1 second. You can store it media like on Twitter. Yeah, but it's not. The issue is I had to. So I posted one with someone, and it had their Twitch name on their thing, and they haven't done a face reveal before. So because of that, they asked me to cut out their Twitch name, and because of that, I deleted the post. I think it deleted all the ones underneath. So I gotta go back and I have to repost all of them again. So 1 second, we're gonna do that, and we should be able to wrap up this. It shouldn't take too long. Sorry about that, chat. Oh my god, can you scroll up, phone? Jesus Christ. Alright, it's good. You ever been so drunk that you forget how to eat? No, thankfully, I can say that I haven't. That's definitely not happened to me before. Scroll, please. It sucks that I have to basically photo dump again, man. I don't know, but it's a good thing I caught this, because that would have been annoying if I never caught this. This is a good thing that we did photo dump on stream. Oh my god, my phone needs to fucking scroll when I tell it to, man. Oh my god. Scroll, bro, please. Please. Please do what I'm telling you to do. Moonshine alcohol, damn. I never had moonshine in my life. Okay. All of my posts are loading, so it shouldn't be too much longer. Then we can finish the photo dump.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's doing anything! That's why he's doing.
And then we gotta figure out what we want to stream after, chat. Like, what do we want to swap to? Also, thank you for the follow. I guess if people want to, we can do Mecha if we get a group. I would be down for that because I am feeling the blues of missing my friends. So if we play Mecha with my friends, it makes up for it. People are sending pet pics as soon as I get home. It's awesome. You're down? I'll have to ask around. I'd be down too. Did it post yet? It's still posting, bro. Oh my god. Hold on, Chad. It's taking 27 years to post, but it'll get there. It'll get there. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll have to hit up people and see if they want to do Mecha. I don't know who's down right now and who's awake. Yo, it's at 9:11 p.m. Oh yeah, by the way, when we were bar hopping at the second bar, Odme was like looking up at the billboards that were like out, like, you know, above the building that we were at, and one of them said 9/11 the musical, which is just crazy. Oh my god. Like, how? What would that even be? It's ESC. Yes, I'm in ESC. I know. How? I know. Crazy. I'm actually not tired though, which is good because I caught up on all of my sleep last night and this morning. So I actually feel like $1,000,000 right now. Okay, it finally posted. Let me refresh. And then we can finish this photo dump. Okay, cool. We fixed it, chat. We're so back. Wasn't that the beginning of the South Park movie? I have no idea what we were talking about. Okay. Alright, so here's me and Crossover. No, sorry, that's not Crossover. That's Oof. Just Oof moment. Oof rocks them. Chat, what do you guys think? Does he rock them? Give me a yes or a no for each person. Just say yes, oof, or no, oof, and then we'll move on to the next. So this is the person that I had to crop out their name and repost the picture, and the reason why is because, again, they hadn't done a face reveal and they are a popular YouTuber, so I had to not include their name. I didn't know I didn't at first anyhow, so yeah. Shouts to them, but I do think that they rocked it. I think so. Personally. Freezy! I barely saw Freezy! But Freezy's such a homie and I love him. Freezy rocks him, for sure. Definitely. Yes. 100%. TTS, yeah, he rocks him. He rocks him. At least I think so. TTS is the one who put on the bar crawl, so I have so much respect for him for putting that together and inviting like 40 something people. This Dead for Life, I haven't seen him in like 3 years or something like that. It was a while, so it was cool to see him at a GDQ. Hell yeah. Pants, another fellow Canadian. Chat, yes or no? Does Pants rock the shades? What do you think? Yes or no? I think maybe. I think yes. I think he rocks them more than his wife does. Wait, oh wait, what? Why did I include that? No, I included this asshole picture. No. Oh no, wait, no, wait, why did I include this? No, hold on, I gotta comment on this. Why did I include the photo where I got bumps? Oh, whoops, not bummed. Bumped. Mid-pick. Laugh my ass off. God fucking damn it, dude. Alright, that's the issue. God damn it, dude. We gotta do it again. We gotta do the photo dump again. Oh my god. Yeah, no, great picks, aside from this one. Let's just pretend this one didn't happen. Alright. Mr. Shasta, let's go. Always great to see Shasta. This girl looks lost in the background, but that's okay. Yeah, no, Shasta's great. I didn't get to talk to Shasta that much this time. Last GDQ, I got to hang out with Shasta a whole lot more. Same with PAX West of last year, so yeah. Ad was fucking gone during the finale, like to the point where I was a bit worried, but no, she's always a blast to hang out with. Shout out to Ad129, and this is also the dress up for the Clear Obscura run, because that was the finale. Best part of photo dump is photo bomb callouts, of course. Hell yeah. Ad was everywhere. I didn't get a chance to talk to him. Wait, so Ad was everywhere, but you didn't get to see them? That's crazy. One second, I'm messaging. All right. Shen, I didn't ask to wear the ask to wear the meme shades, but that's because he has his own meme shades. Hey Joe, how's it going? Ignoring your stream? How rude. I can do what I want, you know? Like, I don't have to talk to you guys. I really don't. I'm too cool for it. I also can't read chat like this, so I'm trying my best. But if I put my phone up to here, I can maybe read chat like this. You said hi to Ad, but they were always traveling or talking to someone else. That's the worst, though. That's the absolute worst, because I hate so much when I'm at GDQ and I want to talk to someone and they're talking to someone else. Like, I'm so bad at making the decision to go up and talk to people like that. Ugh, it's horrible. No, you can totally see through them. King J lying to me at GDQ. If you're not looking at a screen, you can see perfectly fine, but it's, look, maybe I am lying, but I can see through them apparently better than most people can. I don't know. Maybe that's just how I am. Then this is Mike D. He's also a chill guy that I got to meet for the first time at this event, so yeah. This is Amy, Amerlin. How did I just realize the tag? Hello, I'm the booth babe. Perfectly fine. Definitely has a different definition for you than me. What the fuck? That's rude. That's rude. Damn. How dare you? I'm just gonna put these on anytime I want to like look cool, which is, I think they do the opposite for me anyways. Chat, question. I've asked you guys if other people have rocked the shades. Do I rock them though? That's the real question. I don't know if I want to know the answer or not. But yeah, Amy's on games committee. He's awesome. He's a close friend of mine. So yeah, shout out to Amy. This is Greta, the one of the people who works at MSF, aka Doctors Without Borders, and I'm so glad I got to catch her after finale and get her to put on the shades. Hell yeah. Bird is a 10 out of 10 for the rocking the shades. No, I 100% agree, for sure. Bird is like the one who rocks them the most. I try my damnedest though, you know? Like, Pogfish, Amerlin, I need to check into what they've been up to. I only know them from the fun cannon runs they used to. Oh, true. Yeah. I mean, Amerlin, I think the last run that he did on GDQ was a silly or awful block game, which was Zoombeanies, aka goated game. So yeah, shout out to Greta. Greta is so nice. She remembers everybody from GDQ, which is incredible, because I saw her at TwitchCon and she literally remembered me from GDQ, which is awesome. Shout out to Carrie. I told Carrie to put on the glasses and zero hesitation. She was like, bet. Which makes sense because Carrie is on the meme team for GDQ, aka, you know, the people on social media who just get to meme around and stuff like that during the event, which is great. Shout out to Carrie. And then JPEG with like 5 different photo bombers. God damn it, I got bunny ears. It's so over. I'm gonna quit streaming. What's the point in going anymore? I got bunny ears in a photo, man. I can't believe it. I'm so mad. Shout out to JPEG. All right, you know what? Why does Sam rock these? Okay, it's actually, never mind. I was gonna say, why does Sam rock these? But you can literally see his other glasses, but like above the meme glasses. It still kind of works though. It's unironically funny that works like that. Quacksilver, hell yeah. I think the funniest is when people did like put on the meme shades and also had a mask on, because it's just like, you know, you can barely see their face anymore. So wait, hold on, I gotta read back up. I gotta read up on what you responded to. 1 second. You guys are just talking about time zones? You guys are just talking about time. Guys, listen. Y'all know that y'all have known that I'm in Eastern, okay? Deal with it. Okay? We're Linuxing. How dare you? You're not allowed to be smart in my chat. You guys know this. You're supposed to be dumb in my chat so that I look smart by comparison. Come on. All right. Anyways, back to pictures. We're almost done. Jaxler, I told Jaxler to put on the meme shades and he said no, but I will still look goofy for you. So love that for us. And then this is the Valiant Sun, aka Jess. Once again, you can barely see any of her. We got Maxi. Shout out to Maxi. Someone I've just gotten to know through other people, and he's really chill. We got Mint Swirl. I don't even know what was on her tag, but she was this is someone who was in the 70-person relay and also got to do their first run at this GDQ. It was awesome to see her you know, go from relay runner to main runner. Same with Toro Knight and Derek Lander. So hell yeah. I'm trying to remember who. I'm blanking on name, and I'm sorry. And then okay, so this is Magnolia. Shout out to Magnolia. I did not see her like at all until finale. So yeah, I'm gonna blank on a couple names. It's always the case with GDQ. I know all the best way to ruin computers. Yo, can you give me like 17 viruses, please and thanks? Also, Joe made me realize how much I say how Canadian I say sorry. Then so whenever I say it, I'm just gonna hear that and be like, God fucking damn it. Shout out to Slam. Slam got world record during his GDQ run. Hell yeah. And also, he kind of rocks it. Hold on. He kind of rocks it though. Hell yeah. Shout out to Dane. Dane looks like he's in a movie right now. You made fun of me for how I say coffee. Yeah, but you say coffee in New York. Okay. It's okay though, because I like how you say that, and then you like how I say sorry, so it balances out. There you go. We can agree to disagree. You do not say that strongly. No, you don't. She totally does. Guys, she doesn't. She totally does. Not okay, it's not as strong as obviously when I say it, I'm gonna say it stronger because I don't say it that way unintentionally. So because of that, I'm gonna make it sound stronger than it actually is. But yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget, I have a debt to pay. 1 second. There you go. Got you. My debt is paid. Hell yeah. Also, so, on finale night, I was sitting in the audience with Joe. What?
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
What? My debt continues. Thank you for the tier 1. Thank you for being a piece of garbage. Hell yeah. Let's go. Thank you so much. But yeah, during the finale, Joe is gonna donate, not download. Can you tell I'm still kind of tired? Joe is gonna donate money to GDQ and like basically just gave her phone to me and said, you can type whatever you want. And I was like, that's a crazy thing to say. You are giving me way too much power. So I wrote something like, this is my first time coming to GDQ. And thank God I got to meet my favorite Twitch streamer, twitch.tv/KingJ0444. And they never read it. I thought it was super funny though. And it was even funnier because she was like, I don't think I've ever watched your stream. And I found out today that you've been followed for 8 months. So you liar. And now you're subbed to me. So now you have to be a fan, obviously. Like, come on. Stop lying to yourself. Anyways, thank you for the tier 1. Enjoy the badge and the emotes. And yeah, thank you for being a piece of garbage. Can I check your chat history? I can. Do you want me to pull it up on stream, or do you want me to just pull it up here? I have a feeling like you didn't chat when you followed. I feel like you just typed here. I think I saw the first line chatter thing. I didn't really check. Yeah, message history, 12 messages. Yeah, your first chat message was ignoring your stream. How rude. Your first chat message was roasting me. You're gonna fit in well here. No, it was great getting to meet and hang out with you at GDQ. I was glad I got to meet you and hang out. We only hung out really the last 2 days, and I wish we got to hang out more. But it's okay. There's always a GDQ, you know? Always a GDQ. All right, let's go back to pictures. Did I scroll past our selfie? I did. I can go back if you want. Sorry, Satan herself. Sorry, saying yourself, but did you gift this sub to me? No, you didn't. There you go. Hell yeah. You rock these shades so much better than I do. It's not fair. Why does everybody rock these shades so much more than I do, man? These are my shades. I got these for free at TwitchCon, and I've gotten so much worth out of them. So, it's a W. Yeah, I showed your picture and said that I met you that event, and my roommate was like, wait, you had met her that event? I was like, yeah. Sisterhood of the Traveling Shades? Yes! Hell yeah, except less sex. It was involved in this one. Less sex was involved, except I still have the condoms that my roommate gave me. You know? Where'd they go? Did I lose them already? I can't have lost the condoms. There's no way. Where? Oh. I got the condoms. I didn't lose them. I told this story earlier. I'll tell it again though, because there's more people in chat now. My friend messaged me, or not my friend, my friend, but also my roommate Clay. On the last night at GDQ, I slept for like 2 hours before I went to go to the airport at 7 a.m. And Clay was like, "Hey Joey, which one is your bag?" And so I pointed at my bag, and he was like, "Okay, I have a gift for you, but you're not allowed to look at it until you leave the hotel." And so he just stuffed something in my bag. And so I I got to the airport. I was like, I need to know what this gift is. And I opened my bag, and I find a box of 3 condoms. Three elite latex, non-latex lubricated condoms. So shout outs to Clay. These are mine now. And my favorite part about that is I posted about that interaction in the group Discord that we're in, and someone posted a GIF that said that was from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. That was like, that's a secret tool that we can use. No, these are definitely the pricey ones because they're the elite, superior sensity and comfort. So. Hell yeah. They're non-used. They were unopened. That was the first thing I checked. But yeah, just imagine this. I'm in Minneapolis airport, and I open up my bag and pull out condoms in front of everybody waiting for the flight to Chicago. Like, oh my god, man. There were like 4 kids sitting across from me, and I was like, I just put them immediately back in. I'm like, nope. Nope. I'll give a review. Don't worry, chat. I'll give a review. Not with anybody, because let's be honest, who am I going to use those with? I'll use them with myself. The Mile High Club. No. First of all, I slept on all of my flights. Second of all, gross. I don't know who would do that. I know this is gonna surprise everyone. I personally have never done that on a flight. I'm sure Satan is very happy that I'm talking about this while I have her picture up on stream. Anyhow, let's finish this and then we will continue the photo dump. Also, what's up, Punch? Do you wanna hop on Mecha? Maybe? I was talking about that. Maybe Mecha after we do photo dump. I'd be down for that. Anyways. Yeah, so shoutouts to Satan herself. I didn't get to hang out with her that much because she was only there for the second half of the week. And that second half was kind of like up and down for me. And then I'm blanking on the name there. I feel bad. This was the Sheepy Runner, I believe. So yes. Gonna dip, by the way, but had to come say hi, drive by roast you, and claim my badge. Yeah, you claim both of them. Yeah, let's voice call sometime if you're down. Yeah, just keep me posted in Discord. I meant to ask that, but then you slid into chat and decided to roast me for not paying attention to my own stream when you were the one who messaged, by the way. I just want to point that out. Okay, listen, I'm a good streamer when I'm not extremely catching up on sleep. Okay. Deal. Okay. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. It was awesome to see you. I'll be down for matchup. We have a group. I know Tier said he was down, so we can definitely get a group. Happy to kick your butt on video games over Discord sometimes. Bets. Also, we made a deal that we would watch Community together, because I told you I had never watched that, so I'm still down for that. Unless you do not want to do that anymore. That is true. All right, bet. Sounds good. Yeah, you're almost as good of a streamer as me. That's the biggest insult I've ever heard, dude. All right, let me finish up this. This is the guy who ran Sheepy. It got pulled off backup. I was super glad because he's been on backup for that run like 5 different times. He was also really chill. He and his friends were playing Family Feud on the NES in the practice room. So I watched them and they were hilarious. Funny group of people. Toodle, you can't say. Okay, Toodles. Shout out to Mickey Mouse Club. That's a secret tool that we could use later. Actually, hold up. I gotta screenshot that and send it to people because I found that so funny when they did that. I'm getting so sidetracked, dude. ADHD is fucking crazy right now. Wait, that's SGDQ 2025 quotes. There we go. Okay, there we go. I got it. You just clutched the best speedrun you've ever done? Hell yeah, Linguini. What was it? There we go. Okay, I have the picture. Good. All right. Next, we have AG. Shout out to AG. We have Electric Fortune. Hell yeah. And we have Greagles. Or Greebles. Sorry. Hell yeah. Rockin'. Rockin's awesome. We have Riff. Riff is awesome. Again, I'm going to speedrun these because I've been doing this recap for way too long. But if you missed any of it, it'll be up on the Vods channel tomorrow. Asuka. Hell yeah. And then we had Supersonic, who this is like after most people went to bed. So yeah. Keys are on. This is all like middle of the night, like at like 3 or 4 a.m. So keys are on. Punch. Shout out to Punch. You get like 2 pictures in this with me. Hell yeah, you're goated. Okay, Glubbers pulls these off for sure. Hell yeah, dude. And then Seti. Shout out to Seti. Yeah, Glubbers is actually the person, if I do end up going to PAX West, I will be rooming with him. So, shout out to Glubbers. I don't have to pay for a hotel because of him, my goat. And then the last pictures are all from the GDQ photo team. So we have, this is the Super Meat Boy 3D run. You can see Crossover talking to someone. It seems like he's talking to no one, though. It looks like he's just talking to absolutely 0 people right now, and that makes it so much funnier. So, hell yeah. Is that Oddme? I can't tell if that's Oddme. It might be. And then me and Sam. Let's go. This is our panel that we did on trophy and achievement hunting. I would love to do another one because we didn't get to dive into it as much as I would have hoped to. There's still so much more we can talk about. So yeah, but it's okay. This is still a really fun panel. And we also had someone who was really into it and posted about it on Blue Sky. So that was sick. And then this is from the Snowboard Kids run, and this, if you haven't watched this run, you should. It's the most like 4 a.m. energy for a run. I actually want to go back and watch the whole thing. I'll do that on my own time though, so shout out to them for having me on. And then another pick from Super Meat Boy 3D, and once again, Crossover looks fucking locked the fuck in. Like, hell yeah. All right. Anyways, that is the photo dump. There's obviously some photos that I did not include, like most of them being from just pictures of me. So yeah. But if I might use those for like profile pictures or something like that. I'm not sure. They're kind of up in the air whether I'll use them or not. Where was I pinged? Oh, okay. All right, anyhow, yeah, that is the SGDQ recap. But yeah, the runs that I commentated were Snowboard Kids, Super Meat Boy 3D, Isopod, and Manuel Samuel, which actually was a trip and a half. If you're gonna watch two of those runs, I think you should watch all those runs. I think the one like in terms of like the commentary I brought to the table, I would say Isopod I brought the least to that table. I was very tired that morning. I almost missed my commentary for it. I also had to miss SpongeBob as well, which I felt bad about, but that run was still really good. Shout outs to Punch and K-Ons for that one. Then there was next up was probably Super Meat Boy 3D. It was just a very short run, and we apparently donations crashed during it, so that's why the incentive didn't get met. I found that out. Then was probably Snowboard Kids, then Manuel Samuel. So yeah, what was your mysterious donation some speak about on your Discord? Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean my mysterious donation? I'm confused on what you mean by that. But yeah, that's the SGDQ recap. So yeah.